welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be doing a things no one tells you about birth and labour. Yes. Alright, let's just jump straight into it because I feel like we don't know a lot of things about birth, or one person has only really experienced it, or yeah, people are just oblivious to some of these things that happen in labour and birth, and then no one tells you until it happens to you. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing is the one thing I never knew, and I wish someone told me because I was so unprepared and I was in absolute horror when they told me they had to do this. Hi, Mama's filming. They actually shove Panadol up your butt. So if you get stitches, or I don't even know if it's for the stitches, I think it is so that it acts quickly. So that's why they shove it up your butt. Yuck. I can't believe that happened to me. They shove Panadol up your butt so that it works quicker. I don't know if it's just for stitches or they just do it to everyone who's had a natural birth for the pain. But holy, someone didn't tell me that. Whoa. You get super emotional. The baby blues are a real thing. I talked about this a little bit in my birth Q&A. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. But they actually are a real thing, and I will be doing another video just purely about afterbirth emotions. Your water doesn't always break. So obviously a lot of people think that the main thing is that your waters break and then you go to the hospital and you give birth. No, that's not always the case. So, sorry, I'm trying to breastfeed at the same time. This is how I have to do it now. Mine didn't break, and mine was so hard. So my waters had to be pretty much punctured, like stabbed. She was going for it. She was like, oh my god, your waters are so tough. So she was like really in there trying to break my waters. So yeah, they don't always break. Your butt feels like it's going to burst. So this is something that is very unspoken of. No one talks about your butt because it feels like there is that much pressure down there that your butt is just gonna fly open at any point in time. No one talks about that because I think that's just whack. And you're like, oh my god, that's my butt. So there always isn't a doctor who delivers your baby. I never seen a doctor until I got my stitches. So yeah, 2 midwives delivered my baby, and yeah, it was, yeah, not like the movies at all. So yeah, a doctor doesn't always come in and be like, here, I'm gonna deliver your baby. My midwives did, and they did a great job. And stitches aren't actually that bad. That might be just me, but my stitches were not bad at all. I don't even know if I still have mine in there. I don't know if they've dissolved, but I think they have. Everyone acts like birth is death. I honestly don't think so. Might be another personal opinion, but it is not death. It is bringing a beautiful little bubba into the world. It's not death. It's nothing like, oh my god, I'm going to die. It's like, oh my god, this is intense. The placenta looks like a massive steak. Like, when I seen it, I was like, get that thing away from me. I was like, I don't want to see that. Like, okay, thanks for making my baby healthy for 9 months, but you've got to go. Literally nearly as big as your baby. Like, crazy. There is so much blood. It's like a whooshing sensation. It's like, whoa. They actually push down on your uterus to pull all the stuff out of it after they've taken the placenta out. So yeah, no one told me that they get in there and like boom, boom, and it all comes out under your butt. Kind of related to the your butt's gonna pop, the fear to poop is real. I was like, she's like, why didn't you want to push? And I was like, because I'm going to poo. And she was like, it's okay girl, I got you. She was like holding pressure against my bum, so like it didn't fly out, because obviously you get hemorrhoids after because it's so much pressure down there, and she was like pushing on them, so like my butt wouldn't fly open. It gave me so much more peace of mind that I wasn't going to shit on everyone. They don't really tell you about how they give you the internals, so they like really get in there, like they really lodge their hand up your but like they really get in there. It's really quite confronting. Like I understand why people don't talk about it, because they really like us up in there, and it's like, oh my god, I didn't know that happened. But and like how they really get around in there. Oh, be prepared for internal exams and stretch and sweeps and stuff like that. Birth is literally nothing like the movies. It doesn't happen as fast, it doesn't happen as quick. For some people it might, but it's just so unrealistic. It's like, oh my god, my waters are broken, get to the hospital really quick, and they shoot out the baby. No, it doesn't happen like that. Not for most people anyway. And something I didn't know is they check the heartbeat like every few minutes or every contraction. They check like the heartbeat and make sure the baby's in the right position every time. Yeah, it's nuts. Like it's really, really good though, like that they're checking on them, but I didn't know that happened. So like you have to like turn and like like mid-contraction, like they start making you turn and stuff like that. It's just, yeah, I didn't know that happened. And you don't always birth on your back. In the movies, you birth on your back. Everyone you see like legs up in the air. Nah, it doesn't always happen like that. I birthed on my hands and knees, like up over the bed. That's in my birth story if you want to go watch it. I'll link it somewhere. Yeah, but you don't always birth on your back. You can if you want, but personally, like your tailbone has no flex if it's straight on the back, like on the bed, so it's harder to get the baby out. So yeah, the best for last, wait for the ring of fire. So once that starts stretching down there, that was the only worst part, like when the head was crowning, and then after that it was fine, like that when like kind of got used to it, like the ring of fire. But when the ring of fire starts, holy dooly. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire. The ring of fire is literally like the worst part, but it wasn't like that bad. It was just like, oh my god, my fanny is on fire, help. So that is everything that no one tells you about labour that I experienced and birth, that I experienced for myself and found out the hard way. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!